Hello and welcome to Video Jug. We're going to make a delicious fresh asparagus soup. Step 1. You'll need the following ingredients to serve 4 people. 4 bunches of fresh green asparagus, about 1,400 grams, 1 large spring onion, 1.5 litres of chicken stock or water, 100 grams of double or single cream, 100 grams of butter, and salt and pepper. Here are those ingredients again. You will also need the following utensils. A medium-sized heavy bottom pan with lid, a colander, a medium bowl for draining, a chopping board, a large knife, a wooden spoon, an electric blender, and a spatula. Step 2. Rinse the asparagus. First of all, place the asparagus well under a cold running tap. Break the asparagus at its natural point. Set the tips aside to use later, but also keep the woody bits to use with the stock. A quick tip: using the bottom woody bits adds extra flavour to the soup. Step 3. Heat the stock with the asparagus stalks. Now place the woody bottom part of the asparagus stalks in the heavy bottom pan. Pour in the chicken stock or water to cover the asparagus stalks. Place on a medium heat. Cover the pan with a lid and allow to heat through. Step 4. Slice the asparagus tips. While we're waiting for the pan to boil, we can cut off the tips of the asparagus using the large knife and set them aside. Then chop the remaining stalks into 1.5 centimetre pieces. Step 5. Slice the spring onion. Take the spring onion and chop the bulb from the stem. Cut the bulb in half and slice it finely into half rings. Then chop the stem into thin slices. After having brought the stock to a boil, turn down the heat and simmer for 10 minutes. Step 6. Drain the stock. Bring the pan over to a bowl with a colander placed on top and pour the contents of the pan into the colander. Allow the stock to drain through into the bowl. Then discard the woody bits. Step 7. Melt the butter. Dry the pan with some kitchen towel, then add the butter to the pan. Melt it gently over a low heat. Stir it with a wooden spoon to help it along. Step 8. Add the asparagus and onions. Once the butter has melted, add the chopped asparagus stalks. Then add the chopped onions and stir well. Turn up the heat and then allow to stew for 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. Step 9. Add the stock and cook. After roughly 5 minutes, add the stock. Cover the pan with a lid and then bring to the boil. When boiling, turn the heat down to a simmer. Allow the asparagus to cook until soft. Step 10. Blend. Before blending, allow the mixture to cool for 1 minute. Then carefully spoon the mixture into the electric blender. Blend it until it becomes a lovely velvety texture. Remove the blender lid and test it to see if it's reached the desired consistency. Step 11. Add the asparagus tips and cream. Return the now velvety soup to the pan. Then add the asparagus tips. Using the wooden spoon, stir the soup. Add half the cream and stir again. Season with salt and pepper and stir again. Place on a low heat and simmer gently for 5 minutes. Step 12. Serve. Your soup is now ready to serve. Place in a bowl and swirl some cream on top. And serve with some nice crusty bread. And that's how to make fresh asparagus soup the video jug way.